How to get him to commit to marriage, what not to do if you want a man to commit to you. One of the most frequently asked questions is, where is our relationship going? Because the reality is that most women are looking for a long-term commitment. However, in recent times this is something that cannot be achieved so easily, but do you know why? Keep watching and discover the most common mistakes women make when seeking a man to commit to them. 1. Forget about insecurities. A man is always going to be attracted to a confident woman who knows herself and manages her emotions. Leave behind the scenes of absurd jealousy, do not want to know all his passwords or do not check his phone whenever you can. By trusting him, you will be a much more valuable woman before his eyes. Nobody wants to spend the rest of his life with someone who will always be suspicious of his actions or ever trust his word. So if you want a long-term commitment, you must learn to trust your partner and the fidelity of both. 2. Do not speak only of weddings and marriages. Avoid being the typical woman who only talks about how you want your wedding, the age at which you want to get married and how many children you want to have. It is not bad that you have these illusions, but remember that by being a couple such decisions are not only taken by you but should be taken together. Therefore, if your partner is not ready to take that step and he hears you constantly talking about the subject, it is more likely that he asks you for time or to terminate the relationship by feeling pressured. If in any family or friends meeting they make you the typical question, when will be the wedding? Instead of pressuring your partner to tell a date, say that's something that only concerns to us, but rest assured that we'll invite you and that will demonstrate respect for the relationship and they'll hardly make you that awkward question again. 3. Do not try to change him. We all have attitudes that can improve or change, but we also have a temperament that hardly will ever change. If you do not like the way of being or acting your boyfriend has to certain situations, talk to him respectfully, but if you do not like most of the attitudes or reactions of your partner, think about whether you want to spend the rest of your life with him. Also, when you constantly struggle to change someone, you only provoke that the person feels attacked and therefore stay away from you. 4. Do not do everything for him. It is always nice to have details, but not to the point where you want to suffocate him and fix all his life. If he asks for help or advice, give him your help, but you do not want to know everything about his life or every aspect of it. It is important that the two of you have your own space. When you give space to your partner, he values more your presence in his life, knowing that you don't depend only on him and you are strong and independent, which is attractive to anyone. Do not be influenced by the society pressures regardless to your marriage. A couple's commitment goes far beyond that, and this comes when the two sides are in the same synchrony. If you have not found your soulmate, do not despair. The man who wants to commit you will arrive at the time you start to have an internal balance and know how to manage your emotions in the right way. To learn more about how to get him to commit to marriage, just click the book image on the right, or the link in the description below to download the book free, and please share this video with others and subscribe to this channel.